Hey, 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 Uncle Mark in the mothership. Three-string cigar box guitar. Got my handy little cube here. Rebel Rebel. This is by David Bowie. And this has just got a phenomenal little lick that everybody loves to play. The song is pretty beginner friendly, but the lick is quite complicated. So let me show you a little bit of it, and then we're going to start with the chords of the song, and then we're going to break the lick down. So here we go. Right. But what do we got going on? G, D, G, 42, 34, 24. Those are my gauges, and these are wound electric guitar strings. They're nickel, and I'm playing through my Roland Mini Cube, and I'll show you those settings at the end of the video. So this song, in its simplicity, is two chords, D and E. Rebel, rebel, is a man, rebel, 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 rebel. Okay, those two chords are D and E. I like playing them down here, but you could certainly bar chord them. So let me show it to you down here, and this is a D chord, 2, 0, 2. So it looks like so. And then an E, and the way I reach E is I move 1, 2, 3. And this looks like 4, 2, 4. And then to go back to D, 1, pivot, go to E, pivot, you can certainly do this with bar chords. 7th fret bar chord, 9th fret bar chord. Rebel, rebel, the faces of mass. Okay, so we're just using those two chords, D on the 7th fret and E on that 9th fret. And they just have different voicings. This D is just a little different voicing than that. This one's a lower voicing. This was a higher voicing. That's how I think of it. E, lower voicing. E, bar chord, higher voicing. And that's kind of how it works. So there's a little section that does a da 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 E E E D D D E E. Then it goes A 2nd fret bar chord D, B 4th fret bar chord E. So that little trick is A on the 2nd fret, 2 2 2, 2nd fret bar chord D. So A to D is a pivot. And then you come up with your pinky on the 4th fret and then hold them all for a B, and that's a 4th fret bar chord. It's between the dots there. And then E, put your finger down and shift. So watch how I do this in slow. And this is really the way to learn this type of maneuver. In classic rock, you're going to be doing this maneuver a lot. So A, lift up, reposition, put your 2nd finger down. D, then move your pinky to the 4th fret and then your whole hand to the B, and then put your 1st finger down and shift these 2 fingers from here to there. Okay? That is the best way to do that move. So A, pivot, placement, whole hand, 1st finger, shift. then you're going to take this finger and go here and back to the... Rhythm-wise, I like this, that up, up, up thing. So down, 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 up, 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 down, 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 up, up. Okay, so I like that. I like that up, up, up. And that changes the voicing too. Remember we talked about E up here has a different voicing. If you pull through the chord this way, it has a different sound than this way. It's very slight, but I kind of... We're at the famous lick. Alright, so what this looks like is 7/9. So it's going to say X 7/9 because the X you don't play. That's usual musical nomenclature. The X is not played. So 7/9, 7/7, 7/6, 6/4. 6/6, but you're only playing that note. So 6, 4, 1, 2, open. That took me quite a while to get that. So 7/9, 7/7. 7/6, 6/4, 6/4, 1, 2 on the D string, open D. That took me a long time, folks, trust me. That's the trick, and it's really fun, and it's just like it's written over here. Just remember the X you don't play, so it's X string string. So X 7/9, X 7/7, X 7/6, X 6/4, 6/4, 1, 2, open. It's awesome. Have a lot of fun with this. It's a really fun song. So I've got the songbook out on my website, and you'll see it in the show notes. I've got some companion lessons that are completely free. They are for you and you can have the songbook or not. You don't have to buy the songbook, but there are free lessons down there. CBG Extras. Look for those. We are a 100% donation channel. We thank you so much for all your support that you've given us throughout the years. This has been so fun to do this, and I'm so happy to, and I hope you're getting a lot out of it. So we have a PayPal and Square donation link down below. Thank you for that. Like I said, the songbook link is on Amazon, and it's in my gear recommendations. My gear recommendations aren't set up for something for you to buy. They're set up for you to see what I use. And everything in those gear recommendations I have personally bought, used, or have still and am using. So I want you to know that that's what that's for. It's not necessarily for you to go to Amazon and buy crap. It's for you to look at these things and see what they are, and maybe you can pick them up used, maybe you can pick them up cheaper. I thank you so much for everything you do for me. We are branching out in many directions, and it is just so much fun to bring you along with this wonderful ride. So really, thank you so much for everything you do. Really do appreciate it, and we'll see you again soon. All right, I told you I'd show you these cube settings. So here they are, and my gain is about at 12 o'clock. And if you notice, I'm here on that Brit combo, which is straight up and down. And I've got a little bit of reverb here. And my tone is at about 3/4, and you can see that right there. So really, that's entirely it. And those are my settings. So if you got one of these handy little cubes, then you're good to go. Those settings will work for you. And thank you so much for everything you do for me.